let's open it up for the questions.
So we've got a question from an attendee, and the question is, do you all have the possibility in teenage targeting? So do we have anything, any feature with teenage targeting?
Yeah, I'll take that question. So yeah, we have, like I mentioned, we allow you to have a lot of targeting metrics for your campaigns, and you can customize on your own. So broadly, like I mentioned, age, gender, and location. Within age, you can select the range that you want to target. So let's say if you want to target teenagers, you can select the minimum and the maximum age that you want to target. And in fact, while setting up your campaigns, we'll indicatively show what is your estimated audience reach for that particular age targeting that you have selected. And along with, the other targeting metrics that you have selected, we'll give you an estimate of the audience that you're potentially going to reach with this campaign. And you'll be able to target, very accurately with your targeting criteria. I would also like to add that, while we have this capability for you to customize these criteria and categories for your targeting, we also have a very intelligent algorithm which learns as the campaigns are delivered and optimizes to deliver the best possible outcomes for you. We have invested extensively in our artificial intelligence and machine learning teams, and they are some of the best people from the best companies across the world, and they've delivered great data science strengths to really deliver high impact on your campaigns.
Super. Thanks, Yogesh. I think this was super helpful. The next question we've got is, how do we set up a good ad budget, and what should we keep in mind while setting it up?
Yogesh, will you take that question up?
Yeah, so see, basically you have a certain marketing budget depending on your line of business. When you are setting up your campaign, you can share some of your details with our ad support teams, and they will be able to guide you based directly on your campaigns. But on a very broad note, the campaign delivery, you have complete control over it, and you can monitor it on a day-to-day basis and keep playing around with the budget and your ad bid to get the best possible results for you. The optimization that we run on the algorithms, it takes about around 2 weeks, around 10 days to 14 days for the algorithms to learn and then deliver really optimized campaigns for you. And just from a very rule of thumb, the minimum budget that you should be spending on these campaigns would be to get around up to 2,000 to 5,000 clicks when the campaigns start optimizing. Let's say on an average bid of about 5 to 10 rupees per click on these campaigns. Your initial budget should be anywhere between 25,000 to 50,000 rupees, and then as you keep getting optimized results, you can fine tune your budget according to your business.
Great, thank you. So pertaining to our first question itself, we have a gaming platform for girls between 13 and 19. So what is the minimum age on the platform, and is it possible for us to place ads for this age range? So I think 13 to 19 is the gaming platform for girls that has been developed. Is it possible for us to place ads for this age range?
We do amazingly well in the gaming category, Anushka. In fact, most of our top advertisers, today belong to this category. I would let Yogesh answer the age group query, but as a category, I can assure you of, a very good branding and a performance campaign. We would love to be in touch with you. Please do write, send us your number and everything on the email, and someone from the sales team will quickly connect with you. And over to Yogesh for the targeting query.
I think the short answer is yes. You can target the age range, and 13 to 19 girls and all of that. I don't have ready numbers on what is the size of audience in this cohort that we have, but yes, you can do that. Again, the other thing is, like I said, for a lot of people in this age group, young teenagers, a lot of the decisions are made by their parents. So in the past, we've seen a lot of people achieving good success with open targeting campaigns where the parents have received the ads and they have decided for their kids on whether they want to take up. But again, that varies from business to business. But yeah, short answer, you can do this targeting.
Great. We have another question. Do you all have database of religious or spiritual audience or group in Gujarati and from Mumbai?
That question is from Ashish Mishra.
Yeah.
I can see that. So, hey, Ashish, while we all talk about, going hyper local and targeting very niche groups, I would love to, in fact, do a one-to-one chat with you, and hear you while we connect. All I have to tell you is that, while you are starting the campaign on a platform, any of the campaign, any of the platforms for that matter, and specifically for ShareChat and Monch, we would urge you not to get into such niche targeting from the beginning, because what happens is the more targeting that you do, the more audience mapping that you would do in the initial stage of the campaign, the funnel becomes really, really narrow, and instead of, there are times, you think that you are going to reach very effective audience, but what happens is a lot of time the audience, the number get lost somewhere because you have applied too much of a targeting. So let's have a one-to-one chat on this. But yes, we can do pin code targeting. We can get into relevant groups. But our urge would be that if you are starting on the platform, like till the time the system learns about your product, and that those initial few months, don't get into too much of niche targeting because the funnel gets really narrow and the results are not that effective for you.
Ashish, just to add to that, we, along with the demographic targeting of age, gender, location, we have something called behavioral targeting also. And on the basis of the content that the users consume, we have different behavioral categories as well where you can target the users. And there is a category for religious / spiritual behaviors. Similarly, we have users interested in gaming, we have users interested in financial products, users interested in cricket, in Bollywood. So all of these, behavioral categories we have on the platform, and that is something that we can also target. And again, that is something that while we allow the advertisers to choose on their own as well, that is something we also pride our algorithms to narrow down on its own as well. So even with an open targeting, as your ad campaigns run and learn from the consumption, we can deliver that for you.
In fact, Anushka, that religion and astrology do extremely well for us in content terms also.
Okay. There's so much to learn at every masterclass. It's very insightful. I think we've got our last two questions for today. There's someone who's asked, which is the best ad format to use in order to get maximum impressions? So what do you experts have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy that you want to deliver maximum impressions, but I'll also answer it from the point of view of maximum impact. And the trend for the last couple of years has been the short video format, which has the widest reach. The audiences really connect with it. You can leverage creators or some very it's super easy to create. We have a lot of easy ways to create interesting videos on the platform as well. And I think that's the strength where you you get maximum impressions and maximum impact. Users are spending 31 minutes on the platform. Majority of this is consuming short videos on the platform, and that is the format that really works well across both ShareChat and Moj. And and we layer in the call to action very contextually on the video so that the user experience is maintained, still delivering the impact for the advertiser.
All right, and over to our last question. I think we've spoken about it in our Q&A session already, but specifically, how much time should we give a campaign in order to let it optimize to its most?
Right. So I previously mentioned it varies from business to business. Typically, we want every campaign to get between 2,000 to 5,000 clicks on the campaigns, so that the campaigns, the algorithms can learn and then deliver. So in terms of number of days, depending on your budget, you can have that in the first 3 to 5 days as well, or you can spread it over 10 days to 14 days. But the idea is that that you should allow the campaigns to pick up at least 2,000 to 5,000 clicks, and after this the results that will be delivered will be really optimized. And just to make it much more easier, so every campaign has a call to action, which every time a user clicks on it, that is read by us, the algorithms. So generally we deliver about one click at a range of 5 to 10 rupees. So 2,000 to 5,000 clicks will come around 25,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees, and you can choose to spread that between in the first 3 to 5 days, or you can spread it over 2 weeks.
Superb. So I think we've reached the end of our session. In case you all have any more questions, or you'd like to know more about the platform, you could send in your queries to selfserve@sharechat.co. In the meanwhile, Seema and Yogesh, any last thoughts?
Very, just one small thought, and that is, don't hesitate, and don't ever feel that, that this Bharat can wait, and this Bharat is not something that you need to approach now, because now is the time, and this number is only increasing, that whatever we spoke of, the 85% of spending population lying amongst those 485 million in rural, all those numbers are increasing every day, and they're increasing, with an increased, purchase propensity on an everyday basis. The aspirations are huge for people living in those towns. So please, utilize our platforms. Our platforms are custom built for that audience. I am not tweaking it for them. I have made it for them. Reach out to us, connect with me, and my team. We would internally, help you connect with teams like, the one headed by Yogesh and other campaign management teams. And we will see to it that you have a successful campaign, once you are aboard, because in your success lies our success. So it has to be a win-win for all of us. That's it. Thank you so much for joining us today and being a very patient audience. Would love to see you all back connecting with us. Thank you, Anushka.
Yeah, just last words. Anushka, I think you can go back to that QR code. So thank you for joining us. Like Seema mentioned, we have this promotion running right now that for every ad spend that you do, we give you 80% of it in additional promo credits. So if you spend 2 lakhs on the platform, we deliver ad inventory worth 3,60,000 to you. And you can also avail creative credits. We have a very good in-house team that can generate high impact creatives for you whether it is videos or interactive banners or web cards, we can have that done in-house for you. So yeah, we welcome you to join the platform, and we like to discuss your business, understand your performance targets, and deliver those for you. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thank you to our audience for being so patient and asking some amazing questions. And thank you to our speakers for removing the time and educating everyone on this at this masterclass. And with that, I'd like to end today's masterclass. And hopefully we can all work together soon. And looking forward to that. Thank you, guys.